So day two is Nassau, and not to get your hopes high or anything, because Nassau, man, honestly, we just hit the beach for a little bit, walked around, saw the town. I would preface our day at Nassau with saying, if you haven't been in Nassau, like, get a tour guide. Have somebody drive you around so you hit the spots that you want to hit. You go to the beach that you want to go to, and you don't waste a whole lot of time. I wish I would have done that. I didn't. And
Y'all, bring cash.
yeah, bring cash.
Bring cash. And don't try to use your Amex card. Just bring cash.
For sure.
Hey, talk is irrelevant. When I aim at the target, I never miss. We gon' ride for the game like the president. I reload it and shoot it, this high event. No sleep, no yawning. Pure army, come join it. Got an extra mag, I'm on it. Got smoke, we want it. Pure army. Got smoke, we want it.
Tuesday on the floor.
Doors closing.
Over to the right here is the solarium. Here's free zone. The solarium. I can't even complain, man. That's why I'm gonna come hang out a couple of times here. Like a little chill space. Got the kids over here because the solarium is not for kids, so they're chilling in the backdrop. Hey KB, the solarium look like a spot for us to chill.
Oh yeah, super calm, super zen, very nice. And again, no kids allowed.
For sure.
Yeah, hot tub too, right?
Yeah, they got a couple of them.
This is nice. So it's their own bar. For sure. I dropped the kids off.
So we are doing breakfast at the Windjammer. This is probably our second or third time here. It's a little bit settled today. So, what you thinking you're gonna get?
I don't even know what they have, so I can't tell you. I'm assuming eggs, probably potatoes, maybe bacon.
Thinking I'm gonna call some French toast. What you thinking, little man? French toast, pancakes, cereal. So we got a quick breakfast, I got a little waffle, a little chicken sausage, bacon, parfait, and a hash brown. And then I have an omelet on the way. Wife already started diving into her plate. The kids got pretty much a rendition of what I got. That's breakfast. Alright, KB. So we just wrapped up with breakfast. We had you a little bacon, a little waffle, a little eggs. What you think? How was the breakfast?
Standard. So the eggs, they were like every buffet's eggs, a little wet, so for my liking, but unseasoned, but everybody can pretty much eat it. It goes with anything.
Yeah.
The waffle was good.
Okay.
It was no hints of vanilla in it. I mean, I know I'm being extra, but everything was made so that it fit a large range of people. So I think it was good enough.
Okay.
It was good enough.
All right.
It was a lot more people than I expected, though. They opened at 7, and we got there like 7:15, and it was already packed.
Already
They
jammed.
had a line before they even opened the doors, so people was ready to eat early this morning. I thought we was gonna beat the rush.
So the pool is just now opening up. Got the first person taking his jump in. It's a nice little seating area out here. A nice little relaxation. It's a whole lot of chairs. A whole lot of chairs. I think the pools were supposed to open up at 8. Hot tub is now open. Nobody taking a dip in the hot tub yet. It's, like I said, it's 8 a.m., so they just now open. Hopefully the slides are about to get jumping. We'll take the kids out to the slides either today or tomorrow. But Nassau is in the distance. We're pulling up. You can see Just now pulling up, about to make land. See Nassau in the distance.
It's round cake.
I've never heard of that before.
All right, so just made it out to like Junkanoo, Chicano, something like that beach. As you can see, cruise ships in the background. This is probably like a half a mile, a little bit over half a mile, 0.6 miles walk to get out here. So not too entirely far. But we're gonna slide a little bit further. We hear some clear water up there, so we're gonna go to this other beach that we found like here in Chicano, Junkanoo, or something like that. So we made it out here to Saunders Beach. It's a little small public beach. As you can see, it's not a whole lot going on around us, but it's peaceful. There's nobody out here. It's cool. It's a little shelf right here, like a rocket sanded shelf. It's a different experience, man, especially from the U.S. But it's a little soft shelf right here. Kind of like a rock with some different plant life on it. It's a cool little experience, man. The kids having fun out here. Wife having fun with the pictures, man, you know. They said another beach that's good to check out is Camel Beach. That's I think they said it's like 5 minutes from where we are right now. We'll see what we're gonna do next.
Y'all ain't used to seeing me on the camera, huh? With my, oh, so close, my family in the back.
So Saunders Beach is roughly 2 miles away from where the cruise port is. You can either walk there or you can have a taxi driver pick you up and take you out here. Either way it works. You do have a couple vendors out here. saw some people taking those clear boat pictures out here. Some people out here jet skiing as well. Like I said, it's secluded. You got people's houses and properties over here, but it is a public beach. It's got little areas where, you know, different people can settle in and settle down, like different little coves, I'll say. Different like coves. But hey, check it out if you want to. Like I said, if you're looking for a little picnic spot, say this beach is kind of cool. Make sure you bring your towels and your chairs and what have you. Bring that out here. It's not gonna be out here, anything like that out here. But it's cool, man. It's secluded. Out here, if you just want to spend some time with the family and just enjoy, you know, quietness. Just, not a whole lot of music playing out here. It's just cool, quiet, nice views. What else could you ask for?
What y'all got going on?
It's a cruise ship, or accurately the Titanic.
So after, you know, walking around a couple miles in Nassau, we were ready to get back onto the ship. And like I said, man, have some kind of like agenda going into Nassau, so you know what you're doing, and then you can get back to the ship quick. And you're gonna get pestered outside of the port. You're definitely gonna get pestered for a good minute.
It's a come up for a lot of people. They like, yeah, this prime real estate right here.
Yeah, easy. This light work right here. Light work.
Honestly, go ahead.
Even if you want to, like, if you want to catch, like, they got like a little like van bus system that you can like hop on the van,
yeah,
or whatever, and that joint's like it's super cheap.
Yeah.
So you could even do that if you wanted to. If you kind of had like some kind of orientation of the direction you want to go in, you can hop on one of their vans and you can get in and get around. But have some kind of like agenda. If you're gonna get off the boat and go to Nassau, like know what you're gonna do, because it's not a whole lot to do. There are some good places to eat, especially around the port. But have some kind of agenda, because this is definitely not one of those places where you can just hop out and stroll. Yeah.
What he said.
And stay away from Junkanoo, however you pronounce it, beach, man. That beach is trash. It's like trash throughout the water, so beware. So if somebody tells you to go there, like, just know it's gonna be trash. It's a lot of trash in the water. So with that said, wrapped up day 2, and day 3 is upon us.
Day 3 is a day at sea.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. I think today, like, our goal was to see as much of the ship as possible, to be able to go to a couple different shows, and to really, like, take it in, because it's our first day at sea. And the only day, right?
Yeah, the only sea day, correct. So here, on day 3, like she said, we walked around the ship. We do Chops Grille in the evening. We take the kids on a slide. Actually, only the oldest one, because the youngest one was too small.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got an orientation of the ship really on day 3.
That's good.
back us home. So what you think, man?
That was fast and it was fun.
Fun. Feel like you almost drowned on the way up, man. Just tell me what you were saying.
I said you have to direct yourself into a tiny hole to get down slow.
Oh, really? But it was fun. Yeah, cool.
All right, so it's day 3. This is a C day. We're on the way to Coco Cay, which is we'll be there on day 4. Today it's been a mixture. As you know, with C days, everybody is cramped on the ship, trying to do as many activities on the ship as possible. So it's a lot going on. It's pretty hectic. People everywhere. Similar to day 1, I would say. What do you think?
Yeah, it is pretty similar to day 1. They do have some different events going on around the ship that they're going, like is it family time or kids days or something like that. Where the staff is trying to have like different sections of the ship be fun for kids because again we cramped on the ship for this one day. So I do think as far as being packed, it is up there. It's pretty comparable to day 1.
Yeah. So what we've done thus far, went and grabbed something to eat. Go down at the Wham Gym. That's kind of been our go-to spot if we're not going to like especially down in spot or if we just want to grab something real quick. Because we're one of the main spots that we went to. But we went and grabbed some breakfast there. Pretty full right now, so I haven't got any lunch. We do have plans to go to Chop tonight. And in about 30 minutes, we're going to drop the kids off at Adventure Club or Adventure Ocean, whatever they call
Time, maybe. Yeah.
Something adventure related, which is a spot that all the kids go to.
Yeah.
But it should be cool. The kids should have a good time, and we'll have some time to spend together and do what we want to do. Outside of that, we're gonna try to catch Aqua 80 tonight, probably at 8:30 or 10:30. One of those 2 showings. We'll try to catch that and just play it by ear from there. Chop is gonna be fun. What you think, Chop?
I'm excited. I've seen other videos of people going to Chopped. I'm ready to eat. So I'm excited. This was one of my most anticipated premium restaurants on this ship. So
yeah. So it should be cool. I think we're gonna enjoy it.
I think the kids have a good time being dropped off too. We peeked around there and checked it out before, like during one of the periods where they didn't have kids in there. And it seems fun. Like they got a lot of stuff for kids to do and it's split up between different age groups if you didn't already know that. Right. So it seemed like they're going to be busy, having a good time, a chance to meet other kids. Speaking of, it's a lot of kids on this ship.
Yeah.
Before, and I know y'all it's a cruise ship, but I did assume before we got on here, it wouldn't be that many kids because school is still in session. Right. And so, our kids are homeschooled, but I'm like, people not pulling their kids out for school. Right. Yes, they are. It's a lot of kids on this ship, around our kids' age. So hopefully they'll meet some friends and enjoy themselves there.
Yeah. That's all we got now. Stick along. So at this point in time, it's time to go to dinner. We have reservations for Chops and Grille. We've been kind of looking forward to this for a little, for pretty much the ship ride, because this is the restaurant that everybody talks about, Chops Grille. So we were kind of excited about this. The waiter, dope.
Yeah, this was definitely the most anticipated premium restaurant I wanted to go to. And like you said, the waiter, he was doing his job. Like, he was actually really, really good.
He was solid. And that's one thing that I can say, probably the biggest thing I can say about Royal is the wait staff was immaculate everywhere we went. Even if the food wasn't the best, the waiter was more than compensated for, the lacking of the food.
Yeah, for real. He was actually really good. And he was waiting a lot of tables. He had a lot going on and still didn't drop the ball when it came to the service he provided. And when I say it looked like a highway, an expressway, the way those raiders was going around each other and everybody was still doing their job to a very high degree. I was impressed.
Yeah, so like you said, Chops it's got a lot of people in there, a lot of wait staff moving a lot. So make sure you make your reservations, get in there. It is one of those premium restaurants that a lot of people are trying to get to. So don't wait.
Yeah, and as opposed to the mason jar, it was a tight fit. Like Chop's Grill was way more like an intimate space. It had that dim lighting. You know, it's a steakhouse, but it was like really the tables were more close together. It was less privacy unless you had one of those back tables. So just keep that in mind. Like it's great for a date, but you won't be like sectioned off and be able to like whisper and stuff to each other like that. It's more of a tight fit.
Yeah, it is a tight squeeze. That's one thing that I would have liked to see is like some more space. Usually with like a more premium restaurant, you have space, like you said, for that intimacy where it's just you and your table, or y'all are only taking y'all only see yourselves.
Yeah, and they had every other aspect of the ambiance spot on for like a steakhouse. Like I said, the lighting, the environment, the music. It was just how close the tables were, and you really didn't have that privacy like that. I feel like that was the only thing that was lacking.
Right. So after Chop's Grill, like this was probably my favorite experience on the ship. Aqua 80.
82.
Aqua 82. Dope. This is the water
Hands
show.
down. Yeah,
This is probably like, man, this, like I said, it was my favorite thing on the ship.
for sure. I felt like a kid, like looking at everything and just looking up and all the stuff they had going on. It was impressive.
It was a dope show. If you get on Utopia of the Seas, make sure you check it out. This was a good experience.
I feel like we enjoyed it more than the kids. I know I was like, look, y'all see that? They were impressed, but I was like, wow, because I can only imagine the amount of time and hours that went into creating a show like that. And being able to keep everybody's attention from start to finish, that's hard.
Right. Yeah. That is a challenge. Yeah, like I said, man, take a look at this. It's a good show. If you want Utopia of the Seas, definitely check out Aqua 82. Dope show.
Very impressive.
So with the ending of Aqua 82, we pretty much called it a night. Went back to the room, got some. We actually did get some takeout that night. Kids went to sleep. We ordered room service, and pretty much we finished the night off like that. So day four, as you all know, day 4 is Coco Cay.
Yep.
And yeah, it was Coco Cay. What I can say about Coco Cay is it's straight.
What is that?
It's straight. It's like, man, to be a place that every ship goes to, I feel like it's just lacking something.
Dang, you think so?
Yeah, it has a lot of beaches, but the beaches are like packed. And maybe like Hideaway Bay is like where you can actually get some space on the beach. But man, everywhere we went, I just feel like it was dense, densely populated. There were 2 ships there. So our ship, Utopia of the Seas, and then Allure of the Seas was there. So two big ships were there.
Yeah.
And you could feel the number of people there.
So do you think you would have preferred it if it was just one ship? Like, you think it only can support one ship at a time comfortably?
I don't know, because it really, I think everybody flocks to like those premium locations.
Yeah.
Everybody goes to the same spots because they've looked online to see, what's the best beach to go to on Coco Cay, and everybody goes there. If you want to hang out with the kids, everybody knew to go to that one spot where it had like the slides and stuff, so there was no seating there.
Yeah. A couple of things about it that I did like, though, is we definitely got our steps in. It was like nice having those little nature walks and trails. I like the access to food and drinks. That was, we got thirsty because it's hot out there. But it was like nice that there were so many stations for you to get it that they were not full. Like, you were able to get through the line quickly.
Right.
That was nice. I like that when you did find places to get food and drinks, it was plenty of seating areas there. You're not going to find a seating area at the beach, but you can sit down and eat just fine. Don't get a canned soda from there, though. It was $8. Yeah, I got a canned Coke.
Canned soda. Or get the drink package.
But you could.
If you got the drink package, you didn't get a can, right?
Yeah, if you had a drink package, then they poured Coke from a 2-liter into your bottle. But, I probably still would have wanted the can if it was up to that. But anyways, that was $8. But it was there. Like, the access was there. So I like that part of it.
Yeah, I guess that's something else that we can talk about, too, is, like, drink packages. Do you need a drink package? How much are you going to drink? And I don't really drink soda like that. The kids don't drink soda at all. So we chose not to go with a drink package. Whenever she wanted to grab a soda, she just paid for it. And
I only got one because they were Coke products. Now, if they had Pepsi products, I might would have got a drink package. But, it wasn't even worth it. So I think I would recommend, like, most people get a drink package. I just probably would recommend that to have a premium experience. But for us personally, we knew that was just going to be a waste of money for real.
Yeah. And then
he only got a couple drinks.
Yeah, I think all in total, I got probably 3 drinks. And then, I hate to say this, the drinks really, it was only one time that I had like a good drink on the ship. And I actually got 4 drinks. 4 drinks, and out of those 4, it was only one that was good.
Did you get a drink a day?
Nah. First day I didn't drink anything.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I did get something in a mason jar. And the second day, I don't think I got anything at all. Third day.
Oh, yeah, the day at sea because they were playing at the water park. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 drinks there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I can't remember the 4.
Okay. But they were what, watered down or just low alcohol content or what?
Yeah, one of my drinks, and I was out at the pools. It was like no alcohol in there, and then it just wasn't mixed well. And I get sour amaretto, so I've had quite a few sour amarettos, and just they just weren't good. That's like my drink of choice, and they just weren't good there. So it's kind of sad. But if you want to get a drink package, get one. If you feel like you're gonna drink, you're gonna make it the weekend, the world's best weekend, like go ahead and get a drink package. So after Coco Cay, after our day at Coco Cay, the one last show that we wanted to see that we had time for was
Utopia.
Utopia. And that's the ice show. And I'll let you speak on it.
It was interesting. I thought that there were some really good parts. They did like encourage crowd participation, but it just wasn't as good as Aqua 82. It just was. It didn't hold my attention like that did.
Yeah. And one thing that I can say is they attempted to tell a story, but it just seemed disconnected. I didn't follow it. They wanted to tell a story, but it just fell short. But the show was kind of dope. It started off a little bit rough. The skater like fell almost immediately, and then they kind of like built themselves up from there. The show was good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. A lot of good skaters.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. This is definitely gonna hold your attention. But like Miss Hero said, it just it's not as good as Aqua 82.
Yeah. It was still good, but
Yeah.
Aqua 82 was hard to beat, so
Yeah, for sure.
it's hard to keep up with that.
Hard to, definitely. But yeah, check it out. That's definitely another good show. There were a couple of other shows that we just didn't get around to, either sold out or we just didn't make it. So I'd say once you get onto the ship, definitely try to make reservations for the shows, or even prior to getting on the ship, just make those reservations. We barely slid in Utopia. We were in a standby line, and man, they don't let you in until like literally the very last minute, and then seats are pretty much taken up, so you gotta move around to find a place to sit. So just get your seats early. Know what kind of shows you want to go to, and whenever they open them up on the app prior to getting on the ship, just go ahead and make those reservations.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, after that, man, the cruise was pretty much over. All in all, I think the cruise was pretty dope. Like I said, there would have been some different directions that I would have taken in a couple of spots. Our biggest fumble was that we forgot to go to the dining hall.
We really did. And we walked past it plenty of times. We never went.
Always thinking like, we're gonna go there, and for some reason, like, we literally forgot to go to it. Like, never went for lunch, never went for dinner. Like, somehow we were always at the Windjammer or trying to find something else. It's so many spots to eat.
Well, yeah,
like whether you're going to Sorrento's, getting pizza, the little whatever it is at the park. And there's just so many little eateries, places to get the dog house. Like, man, it's just places everywhere to get food. And we just never went to the dining hall. So I would, if we go back, I definitely like to check out the dining hall or whatever you call it. Because we missed that experience.
So, would we go back on a Royal Caribbean cruise? Would it be Utopia of the Seas? And would we recommend you go? Would you go back on Royal?
So since Utopia of the Seas is so like limited on where they go, they've got two different itineraries, which they're essentially the same itinerary, just two different lengths of time that you're there.
Yeah, basically.
So you got a 3-night and you have the 4-night. I wouldn't go back on Utopia of the Seas until they change the itinerary.
Yeah.
If they change the itinerary, then I'll go back.
Because the ship is nice, but we want different ports.
Yeah, right? So what I'm looking forward to is Star of the Seas, man. They have like a great itinerary. They have like two or three different itineraries. I think they have Western Caribbean and then they have Eastern Caribbean, which is more in line. It's more time to, explore the ship. I think it's a 7-day cruise or 7-night cruise. So I'm more inclined to go to a cruise like that. So as of right now, if everything stays how it is, I wouldn't go back on Utopia of the Seas right now because there's so much other stuff that I'd rather do.
So who would you recommend Utopia of the Seas for? Like, what type of person, what type of traveler?
So if you're somebody who stays on a boat, you like to just be on the boat.
For real.
If you don't, because I know a lot of people don't get off at Nassau. A lot of people don't get off at Nassau. So if you're one of those kind of people who is not going to get off at Nassau, enjoy Utopia of the Seas. Get the full experience. Really, just enjoy that ship because there's so much to do there. If you're not getting off in that limited amount of time, you'll really enjoy the ship.
I agree
whether
with that.
it's the 3-day or whether it's the 3-night or the 4-night, you'll enjoy it.
And if you stay on the ship, you probably still won't be able to get to everything that's on the ship. Still won't be able to go to all the shows, eat at all the places, just because it's so much, which I get it. You need that variety for that amount of people on the ship. So, like, you won't get bored. Don't think that you're going to get through everything because you stay on the ship, because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, what you can do so much stuff. One thing that I would have liked to have done, or at least the kids have done, is man, I can't even remember what the little surf joint is. But I wish they would have done that.
Now I can't remember now that you said it. Yeah,
I like zip lining, so they have a zip line on the ship, but I feel like it doesn't do zip lining justice.
At the zip lining through Honduras, like, it's hard to be like, I'm gonna go from one side of the ship to the other. Like, I don't know.
And slow.
And slowly. Like, it's nothing like how fast we was zipping through those tree lines. So I don't know.
One thing that the kids will say that they enjoy was the Ultimate Abyss, which is that slide on the back of Utopia of the Seas. They have like the same slide on the back of Allure of the Seas too, which I didn't know. But the kids really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good time though. Like, I'm glad we went. It was the kids' first cruise ever. Yeah. It's a good cruise for families. And I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it was a good experience to me.
Yeah.
Good experience. One for the books. We got some good pictures. We made some good memories.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure the kids will remember that for some time to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, check it out. That's really all we got on this one. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.